guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called USA versus Europe, Are US Fans Underrated? This is from a channel called Football Passion, so check that out. I have no idea what are fans underrated, overrated. I had no idea that was a thing. I don't know, fans of what? I have no idea, but I guess maybe we're going to find the answer. So let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe. MLS fans, that's Major League Soccer, right? Okay, European football fans. Is it a competition? Yes to me. Oh. Is this what, the LA Football Club? Oh, I like it. Every time there's drums, you know, some sort of drums, a chant. Jump for LA Football Club. I'm down. Atlanta. Okay, so they're in the south. I get it. I like. Oh. I like it. Okay, Cincinnati. Oh. Hold on. Is this a famous song? No. I've heard this. I know that I have. But why are they outside? They're not in the stadium. Okay, hold on. Is this mascot some sort of peanut? Is that an acorn with a wig, with a toupee, or a peanut with a toupee? I have no idea. And there's a burger in the background. That's probably not a burger. I think my eyes are deceiving me. No. Yeah, I don't know. I want to know so badly what song that is because I know that I've heard this. But again, why are they in the? Oh, maybe they're walking to the stadium, right? Because why are they sort of randomly? They're not in the stadium. Again, okay, the drums are starting. I'm there. Another LA team? LA Galaxy? How many teams does LA have? I thought it was just one per city. I was wrong, clearly. They have even trumpets? What? Wait, are they singing in Spanish? What? Not in English? What is this? I like it. I would be there, I don't know, I would be dancing. It's very contagious. I like it. Orlando. Okay, now we're in Florida. Okay, they're in the middle of the street. To begin with, they're not in the stadium. And are those flags, is this a skull? No, it's not a skull, right? No. I like the actual. I kind of like the beat. Oh my god. Okay, the smoke is black, which I think makes it quite intimidating. Oh, I like it. Again, why are they in the middle of the street, right? Again, that's weird. Am I the weird one? I have no idea. Shouldn't they be in a stadium? Maybe this is outside the stadium. Portland Timbers. Okay. Sherman Timbers. Oh my god, this stadium's packed. Oh my god, the chant is They're called the what? The Twizzlers? What? Oh my god. There's so many flags. You would think they're actually going to a war. What is this? Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh, and there's the guy with the thing with the instrument. I wonder how heavy those flags are. Oh my god, the energy was really high. Who's the legend? What legend?
Fight and win!
Seattle Sounders.
Fight and win! Sorry, dude. Come on, Seattle! Come on, Seattle!
Come on, Seattle. Yeah, sure.
No, you gotta your eyes open. Fight and win! Fight and win!
I got the message loud and clear. I'm fighting and I'm winning, hopefully.
Come on, Seattle! Come on, Seattle!
He's so passionate.
And win!
He's gonna scream. He's so passionate about this.
Come on, Seattle! Come on, Seattle!
Come on, Seattle. Yeah, fight and win.
Fight and win!
I mean, this is, yes, he's carrying me, so yes, I'll do it.
Seattle Sounders!
Oh!
Here we go!
I'm gonna go back. That seemed to be out of the middle of nothing. What? He appeared out of nowhere.
Here we go! Here we go!
Okay, I like it. What? La la la. I think that's another song, right? Okay, this is a wedding turkey. Ready? Hey, sort of, hey, I can hear you. Louder. Oh, but this basic task. I love that he was actually he told them to be quiet and they actually did, because it tells me that they're not just screaming, whatever. No, they're actually paying attention to what the guide is actually saying or doing. I love it. I love it. This is incredible. And the balls just flying all over. Okay, Germany. There's just a lot of people in the stadium. like the place for a lot of people to be. Oh my god, yelling. Ticker tape, is that ticker tape? What's happening? Ticker tape coming out of the... Oh, that's where it started! Oh my god, but I can tell they're not really, they're near, the musical instruments are not near this, but still, you can listen to them and they're so loud. Okay, what's happening now? Okay, this guy is scaring me. Why is he looking at me? Wait, is that the logo of some sort? That's the mascot? That's the logo? I'm a little scared. I'm intimidated. Why is he looking at me? He's sort of, I got my eyes on you forever. And you move and he's gonna follow you around. I'm a little intimidated by this. I'm getting creeped out, to be honest. Okay, another in Germany. I like that there's always someone guiding. It's crazy that I can listen to the bleachers, because they're jumping, so I can listen to, the material sort of crack. Well, no, it's not cracking, but I can listen to everyone jumping, which is crazy. Is it just all up and, they're jumping? Oh no, there's the words. I love how they're all jumping at the same time. It's actually nice. Wait, this is the one in Frankfurt? Okay, what's happening? Are that's a screen, right? Those are not actual people, right? No. Those are not people. I feel dumb. Those are screens. They're not people. I hope. Yeah, that's a screen to me. I'm so confused about what's happening there. It looks like it's some sort of concert. What? Oh, and there with the music, it literally looks like a concert. Oh my god, I love the lighting. I like the smoke. Still, I think this is a screen and the smoke is real, right? This one is hello budget. They have so much. There's just a lot of money put into this and a lot of effort. Maybe this was a championship of some sort? It's not for a normal game, I would assume. Because otherwise, I don't know, they go all out? Oh, child key. They're in the middle of the street. Oh my. Look, is this a ball? They're playing with a ball. Da-da-da-da. Oh, in Italy. Oh my god, okay, okay, I love when they do this. They're do it a cappella. Oh my god, is this the anthem of AS Roma? Obviously this is the anthem, right? I love the little logo. It's a wolf because of course it's Roma. Okay, this is actually kind of getting to me. I'm getting chills. If I were there, I mean, come on. This is insane. This is actually, I think, one of the more passionate ones. It's just the anthem. It just makes it more, I don't know, emotional. Okay, this is Naples. I fell in love with you. Of course, with the team. Don't ask me why. Time has passed. But I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here with you. Are those the players? That's the goalie, and those are the players? I defend the city. Oh my god, I love how they're... Oh, I love how they're sort of... Yeah, come on. Yell at me. Scream at me. Let's all sing along. What they suddenly... What happened? Oh my god, again with the fire. Every time there's fire, smoke, a little. Oh my god, was this in Liverpool? Because everyone seems to be singing along, so I'm gonna guess this was in Liverpool. Again, it's the same, it's an anthem. Every time there's an anthem, I just think the whole thing, it's a little bit more emotional. This is insane. I love that one. Okay, France. Okay, this also seems to be some sort of championship because they have some protocol thing happening there in the field. Oh my god, this is actually scaring me. Again, this is wild. There's just so much smoke. So many flags. The people are yelling. Ah! I don't think this is where the fate of hard. This is kind of insane, actually. This is crazy. Okay. Is that the police? Is that some sort of SWAT team? Why is the SWAT team there? What? Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm getting intimidated by this. Again with the Paris Saint-Germain one? Paris Saint-Germain? There's just every time there's a lot of smoke, there's a lot of lighting. What's happening? Oh my god, because everything got dark in a second. It looks like a little war zone. And what are those sounds? It looks like someone's shooting. What? But they're not alarmed. So, again, if the police are not alarmed, I'm going to assume everything's fine. Everyone, always someone yelling, and that's when everyone starts singing. What's the Amsterdam Casuals? What is it? This is the Ajax Amsterdam. So what's the Amsterdam Casuals? I'm confused about the Amsterdam Casual sign. I love it. Oh, and they're joined together. Oh, they're jumping, but they're sort of together. A human chain. Ultras Amsterdam. Again, are those smaller teams that got together? No, because they're not supporting the Ajax. If that's not your team, why are you? I have no idea what is this. What's happening with these other Amsterdam Casuals and Ultra Amsterdam? Someone started singing. Who won? Again, is it a competition really? I don't know. Well, I don't know if anyone won, right? At the end of the day, everyone's having a good time, so it's not really a competition. I have to start by saying though, I to begin with, I don't really, I wasn't expecting, I think, for the American teams, well, the fans obviously, to be that passionate. It's not that they're obviously, I don't believe that US fans are not passionate, but it's just when it comes to football, I believe, because obviously, again, I would assume that most popular sports in the US are obviously American football, the I know basketball and probably baseball. I would assume those are sort of the, I don't know, the national sports, or just sports that a lot of people follow. I obviously, there's people that follow obviously soccer, the other type of football, but I don't think they're in the majority. So I wasn't expecting them to be, I don't know, everything to be that packed, that full, that passionate. I think I would assume people are more. Obviously, you can find exceptions, but for the most part, I would assume, oh, if you follow this sport, you're a little bit more casual about it. Maybe you do go to some games, in your city, but again, maybe you're a little bit more casual. And the way, again, that was my perspective. And I think in Europe, it is a thing about, I don't know, it's really tied to your identity and it's my hometown and this is my team. And I don't know, maybe my family, I don't know how it works. Your family was a follower and then you follow them. I have no idea how it works. But I think just people are more, I don't know, it is more intrinsically tied to their identity. So I would assume, they're a little bit more passionate. I mean, I don't know, happy to report the US fans are not, it's not as if they're dead, right? They're actually, again, they're very passionate about it as well, which I love. But I think ultimately, I kind of have to give them to the European fans. I just think there are another level. And again, I was pleasantly surprised by how exciting everything looks. If you ever go to a US football game, it's going to be good. It's not going to be bad. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's, cheering their team and they have the chants and all of that. But I just think the ones in Europe are just, oh my God, they're just on another level. I think it makes it a little bit scarier though. I think if you're not into crowds or you're a little bit frightened by the whole sort of everyone losing their minds, go to the US one. I think people are a little bit more controlled, at least from what I could see in these clips. I think in the others, it's not that people were going, well, they were going a little wild, but I think, the fact that there's the police there in I think it was in Serbia. I don't know. It just seems a little to me as if when there's riots or something. It just look. Oh my God, is the city okay? I'd be a little scared about what's happening there. So again, if you're a little bit, this intimidates me a little bit. Then again, probably go to the US ones. I think ultimately because it's really. I don't know, maybe it's just because they have more competition, which maybe that doesn't really factor. But just because, again, in the US, I think there's probably more competition. Not that in Europe they don't play they don't play basketball or they don't play, well, actually, I don't believe they play a lot of baseball. But for instance, I think they play a lot of basketball. Again, probably less popular. It's the equivalent in the US. I don't know, it would be maybe the equivalent to football. But I just think that because the US has their own sort of, their own type of football, it's a similar, again, you're sort of competing, your competition is a little bit higher. If you were the football, as in I am the sport, your competition in the US would be their own kind of football. So I think it just makes it a little bit harder to sort of, to penetrate or to, for people to just be a little bit more excited. I think it would be the equivalent, because again, if you like other types of sports, you like basketball, you like, you like swimming, you like F1. I think they're just really distinct, right? But with football, I think, well, but they already have their own kind of football. So I just think it's really hard to sort of make them excited about this. Although, because again, if you think about tennis and ping pong, which I know they're different sports, but they're in the same sort of variety. I mean, they're quite similar, or like pickleball, which I know is quite popular. They're kind of similar sports. So I think it's really hard because the competition is sort of the same. It's the same, but in a bigger scale, or at least, that's from my perspective, that's how it looks like. I know that they're distinct and they have their own rules, but that's usually how it goes. Again, I think if your competition is in ping pong and tennis, are a little bit, well, it's table tennis. It's, yeah, well, my competition is the actual tennis. I mean, it's sort of it's harder, right? Because they're kind of the same sport with their own little differences, but sort of the same. So I think that usually I would assume that's what goes in the U.S. If they already have, oh, we already have our own type of football. Why would we need the soccer type? But then again, I think that's only in name only, because again, if you really start to analyze the whole thing, I'm not sure. I don't think American football is that similar to soccer. I think they're distinct enough to have, I think, different sort of fan bases, or maybe just the same fan base, but there's just sports that are so different that I think I'm a fan of both because they're not really similar at all. So again, maybe my theory just completely falls apart. So I don't know, but that would be one of my trains of thought. I don't know. That's what I would assume. However, again, pleasantly surprised to see that no, people do actually play well. Again, not the fans, because they're the football players are players, but as at least the fans, maybe they're not, as in, there's not so much of culture of, oh, let's play this professionally. But at least the fans are there. I don't really care about playing, but I care about seeing it. I'm a fan. I like watching my team, or maybe I like just watching any kind of football, because sometimes, not this type of fans. This was are the intense fans. This is my team that I actually support. But I think maybe a lot of these people that go to a lot of these games are just maybe sort of, yeah, well, I go there because I like football, and that's why I'm there, but not necessarily because this is my team. Like Portland Timbers, yes, go Timbers, or whatever it is that they're chanting or whatever. So again, who knows? But I think obviously in this particular situation, when there's the fans are really intense, no, of course they're there because it's their team. They're gonna follow their team around. If the team plays, as in their home stadium, of course they're gonna be there, and of course they're gonna follow them around, because it's a thing about we're passionate about our team. Which, happy to report, yes, it also happens in the US, which I don't think I was aware. No, I think it's not just the Europeans fans just doing, they're giving them a run for their money a little bit. But again, I think it's just a little bit more intense in Europe from what I could see. I think my favorite ones, I mean, I'm not a competition. I think the LA ones, especially the first one, the Atlanta was good, Atlanta, great. But I think apparently LA has two teams again, really, I had no clue. The the Los Angeles Football Club, they were intense, passionate. I love the chanting. I love the drums. I love the music. I was really feeling it. I think those were probably my favorite ones out of the US ones. As for the European ones, I mean, where do I start? I have to say, though, I have to give it, at least, again, it's, to me, it's not because of anything, but I just really like the ones with the Roma fans. Just because in this particular instance, I don't know if this is the case all the time, or they were playing maybe the anthem because they were actually playing in Rome. Again, I have no idea. But I like how, because again, if it's just an anthem, I just think it makes the whole thing better. It just makes it, if I were there, I would be crying. Maybe, and I'm not even a follower. This isn't my team. This isn't anything. But if I were there, I know for sure I would shed a tear, because everything is just so, because again, they turn down the volume, they take up the music, and they just make everyone sing along. There's something about all those people, thousands and thousands of people, they're fans, they're united by the same sort of passion, with the sport, and they're there, and they're singing along this anthem. I mean, it's giving to you. I know it's getting to me. It's tugging at my heartstrings. And again, I have no relation to them, but still, if I were there, I would know I would be crying. It's just the fact of, the energy that's created. All those people, I don't even know the word Spain. No, I would be there crying along with them, because I'm pretty sure there. Again, if I can have a strong reaction without having any relation to them and to this, I can't even imagine how it would be, for people that actually, this is their team. I've been following, this is my team for life. This is crazy. You can see people that are a little bit older, 80 years old, and this is their team. And I don't know, I can't imagine how exciting it must be to be there and everyone's singing along and it's your anthem. And it's so nice. I love that one. And, a closely followed by the Liverpool one, because the Liverpool, it's the same thing. Everyone sort of sings along. It's an anthem. I just think there are other types of energy, because the ones with the chanting and all of that, I think just makes it, you're getting pumped and you're sort of, yeah, let's go, like, let's fight to win. But in this case, I think I like the anthem ones just because it makes it more emotional. And I just think it makes people seem a little bit more involved, which I know it's crazy. It's just the energy that they're giving. But I just kind of prefer that one because it's more passionate, it's more intense, it's more, oh, you have to learn, this is my anthem, this is representing what I feel, my team, and all of that. Well, as whereas the others, as in the one from France, the one from the one from Turkey was also a third, second, because everyone, I love the one when he was sort of and then everyone shut up and then they started up and they picked up. I love that one. But again, the others are just more about the chanting and it's a different type of energy. But I don't know, ultimately I think I stay with the anthem ones because I just think they're so emotional. Maybe I like to be emotional and I like to be passionate, so I like those. But again, not a competition, but European fans, they're not the only ones sort of screaming at their team. US fans, happy to report, they actually really like football as well, so happy to report that as well. But that was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.